to feel it break down. Tick tock, soul accept the moment it breaks. Why does it feel like this is guaranteed? I'll take a breath, your words wash over me, but I'm too deep to care. Thinking impaired. That moment it breaks. Tears push back, but they won't let go. Revolving me on the last blow. With Tables turn, reveal what's hidden deep in. Now that you are free, tell all your secrets. Come the moment you barely put up a fight. You don't give a damn if it is wrong or right. 'Cause every time I'm looking for a sign, you go and cross the line. Come on, cross the line. You're not mine, but tell me what's the crime in wanting cross the line. Come on, cross the
Alright, hello everyone. I didn't feel like grabbing my mic before because it's the start of the game and it's not too interesting. I'm gonna turn my music down a little bit more. So we're watching OP versus Beer, and they're 28 minutes in, so the first interesting things are happening. For example, Sonea has no mines left, no mines yet. 17 coal, by the way. Okay. So yeah, having no iron mines at what is it, 28 minutes. It's not gonna be a lot of swords or anything. You should really focus on getting those three like odd ones. And okay, she has some woodcutter here. We'll see how it plays out, but looks like iron is gonna be low there. And how's Tomex doing? Tomex is also struggling with wood a little bit, I think. Let's see. So this is on the last two trees. I guess he can build everything he wants. So anyways, it's OP versus Beer. Um, the last time I saw OP play, I think they were playing Vito instead of Tomix. So this time it's Tomix and Sunei on the right, which is definitely the weaker two players from them. Or well, I say definitely, but I mean, in my opinion. And then they have Romic and Firo on the left or middle. So the right side is their weak side. Let's see. Romic, everything seems pretty standard. Wait. I was like, why do I hear music in two places? But my stream started. Okay. So yeah, this seems pretty standard, and this was really surprising so far, because everyone goes for the iron here. But Vito decided to make it here. Well, I mean, maybe other people have done it as well, but when I played this lock, I've always went for this iron. Wait, isn't this coal mine blocking the... I'm pretty sure he can't make a road here, so that's awkward. Right, this should block. So yeah, I'm curious how this is gonna go, because It's the first time I see someone go for the iron here. Wonder if it's gonna work out. A bit of some Bada farms. Um, yeah, he went for woodcutter here, like he was planting, which is probably a good decision because you do struggle with wood otherwise if you only go get this forest and this one. So yeah, I'm curious about what army he's gonna end up with. Over here is S. He's getting his third line. Looks pretty standard to me. I think he has enough wood. He's producing. His piggies are working. Now it's kind of decision time whether or not he's gonna add a stable. Oh, let me see. Okay, I was responding to Hari. How is Fu doing? Seems to be struggling with wood. Um, maybe he should have gotten this forest. It's like what, 2, 4, 6, 8 trees? Maybe that would have made a difference. I would probably not build my barracks yet. If I saw this stuff not building, I would be like, fuck the barracks for now. I will just store this shit for a little bit, or even see how it goes if you block it. I guess building a bit too many buildings at once, I think, for this amount of wood. He has 3 sawmills though, and they're all working, so. Yeah, in typical Fu fashion, he has 1 gold smelter. Like Fu plays a little bit different than all of us, and I don't know, maybe a week ago some people were hating on it, so to say. Personally, yeah, I'm actually quite a fan of how Fu plays, and I learned a lot from him. Um, how to keep your base small. That's going just 5 farms, for example. You can outproduce someone with 8 or 9 farms, like things like this. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna go into detail, but I think Fu is actually quite a interesting and good player. But this is a problem though, like having just the 1 iron mine. Like I don't know. We'll see what he ends up with, but I don't feel like he's doing good. Like he has a 2nd smelter, but just 1 mine. And these coal mines not getting any wood. I really think he shouldn't have made the barracks yet. This one is full. Well, it's gonna go in the stable. Anyways, we just what's S. What is Kuman up to? He does have the 3 mines working. Seems like it's going really well here. 52 serves is maybe a little bit low. How is his gold? Let's see, he can produce serves for like 6 minutes more, and then he wants to start making recruits. How many piggies does he have? 2 piggies. Okay, so this fisherman is a little bit late. Usually people will have it already for like 10 minutes or so, or 15. Um, so maybe he'll have some starvation, but it seems like I don't know. I think he will be fine. It's 15 wine left, and he's been producing sausages for a while, so knowing Kungan, it's probably gonna be fine. Um, yeah, I'm just going for the classic two of these and then two Smithies. Since he's already getting them now, that means he will easily catch up with swords. So he's gonna add some pike, most probably. Because he could have waited like 5 minutes more to build them if he wanted to go only swords. So this is easily gonna catch up, and I assume, or I expect to see some pikes. Zato started with this gold mine. I don't know if that's standard. I thought people would begin with this one. I'm pretty sure this one will run out pretty early. So hopefully he remembers to build a fresh one here. How is he doing? I mean, I think this one is looking good as well. Um, it's not really a surprise to me. I mean, Kungen and Zato, I expect things to go well. This goal is full, but he just doesn't need it right now. This is a nice place for trees. Like just one big place for the forest. It's nice. Oh, Tomix is gonna have some traffic. Like he already has traffic now. And yeah, I'm familiar with this. I've been having traffic in my recent games. But yeah, he stored leather. He stored over 20 uh, weapons, so to say. And it's traffic now, but it still has to go to the barracks. So everything he's putting inside now, which is causing traffic, it also needs to go out again, which is also going to cause traffic. Um, he should block these by now, because it should not go into the storehouse anymore, so just go straight here. And he's going 3 of these to produce everything in time. And it looks like he wants to make pike. I mean, he got like 15 more of these than shields, so he's gonna wanna make 15 pike and then the rest swords, I think. So these two need to get up and running soon enough. Okay, we'll see. Sune, the iron was a problem. Okay, so C decided to just slam 3 of these down instantly, I think. Like, these only produced 4, 5, and 7. So yeah, these 3 were all built simultaneously, I guess. Just 5 coal mines, wow. Oof. Well, she had some spare coal. I remember that she had like 20 in her storehouse. Okay, and now everything's still working and the 6th and 7th are getting built, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, gonna be a lot of wooden weapons. Mostly curious about the iron. Oh, this is always sad. Okay. This guy is a hero. Thank you, Surf. Wow, this is a lot of woodcutters they put here. Six, seven woodcutters in the same place. Never really sure how well this produces. Like, personally, I would never do this, especially since there's even buildings here and golf fields and stuff. So I always feel like if you build five instead of seven, they're gonna do equally much. But maybe I'm just wrong in that. Like maybe this is actually effective to build seven. I don't really know. If someone could tell me, that would be nice. Like, what do you think of this building seven in a row? So, surprising to me, at least. A lot of farms already, 8 and 3 piggies in a stable running. 85 Surs. Yeah, gold is gonna be good enough. Okay. It's looking pretty good here, I think. Mm, yeah, we'll see. Maybe iron isn't the greatest. I don't know yet. I'll just leave this open, by the way. 13 minutes to go. Oh, this is late leather production, I think. Yeah, I think the problem with building it like this is that these coal mines, when they all run out, everything needs to come from here. And like if the game goes like a little bit after peacetime, Dutch music needed. Nah, you don't. Like I wonder how it's gonna work if he builds the coal here. Well, maybe if he builds it like this from here, then it can just travel this road. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So when I see this, the first thing I wanted to see is how his gold is. But I saw that he has 24 in storehouse. So, um, oh, he did go for the third piggy instead of a stable. So he's gonna have like, let's say he's gonna have 2 or 3 horses from the stable. So not many at all, but mm, just 11 minutes to make all the records. But at least there's enough gold for it. I mean, he has 24 in storehouse, so. Oh, he's getting a bakery already. It's a bit early if you got 3 piggies. Unless his fisherman was really late, I don't remember. Anyways, it's nice to have a bakery, so. How's Fu doing? Oh, he went for a third iron smelter. That's. I know that he's a fan of going just 2 iron smelters for the entire game. And with him having his iron mines a little bit late. Classic stone for corn trade, by the way. Um, he's making wine fields here. Okay, interesting. Well, I wanted to say like it's surprising for me that he got a third iron smelter, but maybe he doesn't go for the 2 anymore, just the 2 anymore. Look, looks like full barracks to me. A bunch of stuff. Mm. Yes, 2 and 1. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the iron is not gonna be great. Oh, Kogan. 9 minutes to go and it's already looking good. Yeah, it was obvious he was gonna add some pikes. I said that before because he made these pretty early. When you go for the 2 and 2 style, he was making them early. Um, yeah, this leather production is gonna have like everything produced that he can. Like his tannery is gonna be empty. And, I mean, he could have done with one less. This one is just sitting here AFK, but maybe he's gonna add some. Yeah, he's gonna add like 10 X fighters. Second in, like everything here seems so done. You know, this base is just built. He can just be AFK for 7 minutes, except for training some records. Look at this, 50 records. I'm pretty sure nobody has 50 records already. Well, maybe Zato. Yep, Zato. Because they're like the same. Oh, he did get the gold mine here because this one is gonna run out, like I said. A lot of horses. Well, not a lot, but I mean a good amount. 10 and 7 with 7 minutes to go. This is gonna be like 15. Getting some wine. Well, what a surprise. Kungen and Zato are gonna have good armies. Who would have thought? First thing I notice when I go to this base is a guy dying. Ooh, and the butcher not getting food. I hope for him that. Let's see what happens. Coal mine starving. Will the butcher eat? Probably. Yeah. That's always really important, so. Got a second tannery, but they're both empty. Yeah, I mentioned that he would have traffic. I didn't mention he would have starvation. Let's see if this coal miner steals the fish. No. This one is gonna die. But at least it's a coal mine. It's more annoying when. Oh, wait. Oh, these are empty. Or something, yeah. This one and this one is empty. And there's one starving. Okay, he's making new ones. So yeah, the barracks was a little bit late, and that's causing the traffic issues. Um, Also, I think he needs to hurry up producing his swords. Like, stop with the spike production. Okay, he is done now. Make sure your sword catch up first. Like, I prefer to make sure my swords catch up first and then go for the pike, just to be safe. Nah, I don't know. Well, we have 4 minutes to go, but it's not looking to be too great. And same for Cernea is yeah, like I said, her iron production was late. And if you go for these three instantly, you're gonna overproduce swords, which he's doing. And unless he changes something, this is gonna be a thing for the rest of the game, where there's gonna be spare swords in the barracks. I mean, they produced 20 now, so it's gonna be like 25 at max, I guess. And I mean, it's not like it's horrible. It's just the problem is that you're playing against Kungen and Zato, and Kungen and Zato always have insane peace times. So, I mean, if you compare Cernea, in terms of location, I would say Kungen is her opponent. So this is like 17, 27, and 6. Yeah, compare this iron. I mean, it's gonna be quite a army difference on the right. Yeah, Romek, I felt like he was having a good game. A little bit low on iron, but well, not low. Um, he focused more on his leather production than his iron production. Let's put it that way. But this is definitely good enough. Fifteen, 15. I feel like the top team has a lot less iron. Okay, just going for a big group of bows. Well, I mean, this iron isn't that much more, right? Yeah, it's a little bit more, but not insane. Full barracks, everyone. Getting some more X fighters than others. Um, you need to get these. Okay, this is producing only no shields, which is good. We have a minute to spare, so Gungan probably the best army. Sato many horses. No, Tomix. I mean, the swords is a bit low, but it's actually pretty reasonable. Sornea doesn't have enough iron. Yeah, Romic has a nice army, I think. I mean, there's definitely enough to work with. I think the bottom team is a little bit more, which is expected. But you know, nobody has like a major fuck up or anything, so it's gonna come down to the fighting above anything. Hopefully, we'll not have too long of a break. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Good ones, I think, for this amount of wood. Yes, 3 almost though, and they're all working. So, all right, just making sure that the sound is fine. Okay, I'm just gonna play some music till the break is over, and then I'm gonna activate my mic again.
How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. Go your own way.
changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Get it back to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but then changed. That's the way it is. Come on, come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Hear me.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under, I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people, they'll be acting right. It's both black and white and smoke a crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skill to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems evident, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change. Try to show another way, but it's staying in the dope game. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you.
Alright, everyone is greened up, so I assume we're gonna begin shortly. I'm curious to see what happens. I feel like the bear team should play to the right side. They know that Sornea and Tomix are playing there, and yeah, Kungan and Zato almost always have a better army than them. That's just the way. That's just the way it is. Just as the song is saying. That was spot on. I don't know if you guys can still hear the music. I really put it down pretty low, so. But I was saying this is the way it is at the exact same time as the song. But on the other hand, I mean, Zato has a lot of horse, the most in the game, which means he can move to the left side easier. Ooh, that's after making he made 9 knights, and then he's gonna have like 7 swords left in his main group. It's not pretty. Yeah, this is a big group of bows. I don't even understand how Fu does it. Like, how does he have enough recruits? Is someone lagging? I'm not lagging. Okay. Oh god, not this shit. Okay, this is a real shame. Now everyone can see the stats. It happens when 2 people accept the voting at once. I think that's what causes the bug. So usually when it says 1 more vote needed, I try not to click anything. Now they can see the weapons produced and shit, like they can do, like they can check the iron. Oh, Fu is actually lowest. They can check horses, you know, all this shit, and they probably are. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play a league game. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. So now nobody's making the lobby, I guess. Oh wait, this is in lobby. Why does it say Sonea's name crossed out? Whatever. Um, Maybe there's another lobby. I'm confused. Oh, here. Yeah, this bug is happening a lot, and I'm pretty sure it happens when two people vote at once. Well, no, they know all the armies, and we're gonna play Paradise Island. We're gonna start over. So nobody has any knowledge. This time we're gonna play Paradise Island, everyone. Oh, and these horses. I guess they would have been caught anyway. So Tomix loses a horse. Yeah, S didn't really make any horse. He made the stable really late, and it's also on the side. Oh, that one scouted pretty far. Oh, it went like this. Okay. So this one is this is still in the dark, and this is more important to know than this. Bear team didn't really scout much. They can't see anything over here, which is pretty useful information. They can't see any army basically, but everyone saw the stats, so everyone has a little bit of an idea what kind of army people have. Let's see if either team is gonna be wanting to play aggressive. I mean, it's only 2 minutes so far, so people are still getting their armies out. You know, there's still shit walking everywhere. This is still coming, you know. But I mean, once everything is in place, I expect Bear Clan to play aggressive. Um, yeah, in terms of locations, I always feel like this location matches. So when you play here, you match this one. When you play here, you match this one. Play here, you match this one, etc. Um, I'm a I did 3 out of 4, and then I say etc. Okay. Um, I think Romek versus Fu is a bit personal. Well, Fu probably doesn't care as much, but I know it's personal to Romek for whatever reason. Kungen is going in the pretty heavily in the middle, like not helping his brother. They just want to leave this as a 1 versus 1. Oh, whoa. This is really aggressive from S. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I almost missed them catching each other. S is just wasting units, I think. Like, he's just getting shot at. But I don't think he should catch. I don't know. I don't feel like they should be that hasty. But whatever, he lost a few units. I think he lost maybe 5 at max, so. Alright. He split his horses, or. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think he gotta caught them. Okay, so Bear Clan is aggressive everywhere. This is a. Oh, this is a catch, so. I think this catch is bad for Firo, because all these bows are directly shooting at it. However, Romek is closer. Um, yeah, this is looking good for Beer, I think. These bows are a bit of a messy place, I guess. These spikes are gonna clean up here. These knights can maybe get on these bows. He's trying to ignore Sonoya as much as he can. Right is just a standstill, but all the knights from Sato are coming. Yeah, they're winning here. I think S got a really good catch on Firo, and this is looking like it's it. Soneya is not in the fight, but Kungen is, which is of course making a huge difference as well, but yeah, it's a quick one. Yeah, he's calling the GG, and I think he's right. Well, that's boring. You're always hoping to have better games. Sato sent all his horses back, and he's also gonna win here. These swords are stuck in a snake. I mean, yeah, Bear Clan definitely had the advantage in terms of units, but this big of an advantage is I mean, this was not. The advantage wasn't this big, is what I wanted to say. I mean, it's a shitty catch. But S was looking to play so aggressive. At first, I wasn't much of a fan, but he made it work, so. Soneya's army has arrived. I mean, the big problem for them is that this is also destruction, so. It's not like they have something else going for them that they want on the right or something like that. Horse in the back. Oh, it's gonna get caught, at least. Well then, what is it? 7-minute game? It's disappointing. So yeah, these numbers are definitely lower. I mean, they have like, I'm not gonna do the exact math, but if I have to guess, they have like 70 units more. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Let's just say 70, 80, something like that. Which is like a full army difference, I guess. So it's actually quite significant. Yeah, Zato and Kungen, man, they always on top of things, like biggest iron of the game. And their iron was up against Soneya and Tomix. I mean, yeah, all these differences, they matter, you know. At peacetime, it's even bigger. Okay. Well, let's quickly look at the replay. I did see all the action, but I was misjudging it a little bit. It's it's a really fast game. But yeah, that's nice immersions for you. Games like this happen. If this was not a tournament game, they would instantly just go to the save and play it from peacetime and try again. Because these games are just not enjoyable to play. You've been building for an hour and then you get a 3 minute fight. I respect the balls from S. He was really looking to fight from the very beginning, it seems, and yeah, I have my doubts, but let's just go a little bit further. But yeah, Knights Immersives is really unforgiving. If you make a mistake, there's no comeback mechanism or something like that. Just you just lose. Oh, okay, so he caught the horses, and I missed that actually. Um, well, S basically loses 2 horses, and he kills 2. So, and they both lost a few bows. I mean, basically it's 2 for 2, so it's not that big a deal that I missed it. Um, yeah, and here's where these units they get stuck against the cliff, and S sees this as his opportunity to strike. And then when the fight happens here, it's a really big difference to have your bows shooting from here to the top, or this diagonal bullshit, and then his bows were getting a little bit too close into the fight. I can show you what I mean. So this is definitely, I mean, right here you should be click this group and spam S, you know, the button on your keyboard S, which means splitting your units. If you just spam it fucking 20 times, you will just lose 1 or 2 X fighters and you manage to get away, because this is gonna be terrible for you. I didn't really notice in game how bad it was looking. Um, but yeah, these do catch, and now it's a decision time. Do you give them up? It's like close to 15 units, and you're already behind in units, so you can't really give them up. But this is just ugly. I mean, you don't want to really fight either, I guess. So yeah, his first instinct is to give them up, and he walks backwards with his bows. But then these knights are also pressure point. Like even if you give them up and you try to run, you can't really run either. So yeah, look, this is what I mean. You have all these bows just directly shooting at the fight, and these bows are a little bit of a mess. They're gonna take some shots at the knights. So this is looking, and it's also swords against X fighters. Like this army is not gonna kill anything from S. And then I felt like I thought that Romek was here earlier. Yeah, like he arrives at this point like slightly earlier than Fu, but Sornea is blocked here, and Kungen is gonna join the fight. So if Sornea does nothing, it's gonna be 3 versus 2. It's also really difficult for her to join up. There's no way there's time to go around, so you have to try to flank. Yeah, look, these bows are shooting the knights. So basically this fight here has no supporting fire from the top team, just all these bows are shooting here. And it's just a rape here. Um, And Romik's pose, they're dealing with Kungen's army as well. Okay, so Sanea tries to catch here. This is looking like a good catch for her. So this is definitely a breakthrough. I mean, these swords he should also not go in here because it's just you're just gonna get shot at. Like you don't have any supporting fire. So what happens here? I mean, Kungen is not shooting towards his own battle at all. He's probably gonna start. Oh, this is an interesting choice. I mean, I think most players like would feel like, oh fuck, I'm gonna focus on my own battle now. But Kungen is like, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep going to help my team. And I think almost nobody would have made this decision in this second, which is pretty cool to see actually. I'm surprised. Zato's horses are pressuring to arrive. I mean, Tomix is 5 and Zato has like 15. So if this game was still close, that would have mattered a lot. He just gives up his entire group of swords and just focuses on this battle. He's just like, I don't care. I don't care about Sunea. Just let her stand here. We win here. We 3 versus 2 them here. I don't care about my own units. That's basically what he's saying. And I really like to see that. Over here, nothing is happening. And this is like um, Zato is sending 11 horses more, or 10, or whatever it was. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just say 10. And if your enemy is sending 10 horses away, that means you should be able to kill them. But even now, this doesn't seem like Tomix could win it. I mean, this is a small group of swords. So they're just outproduced, to be honest. Outproduced, and then also a bad catch is just instant GG. Yeah. Here, look, Sonea lost 4 units and killed 24. And these 24 kills is swords and X fighters. But Kungen killed 30, so Sonea lost 4 units. And then his 26 other kills were from fighting on top. And those actually impacted the game, so even if Kungen has negative stats and Sonea has positive stats right now, like in terms of who impacted the game, it's definitely Kungen that did a lot more. But you know, like main thing is Vito got caught in a bad way and he has a weaker army. That's it. So yeah, I mean, for most of us, this was the expected result. I was expecting Beer to win, but not a, wasn't a nice game to watch, unfortunately. But that means we will have Beer versus LT, which is the main interesting thing because I feel like that's actually gonna be a close game. I really wish, I don't know if that's the case, but I really wish they would play best of 3. I think Bear against LT, I think it's close in terms of players. Like I personally think Bear is slightly better, but not by a lot. And I think one game something can just happen. You know, someone can have a bad game, have a bad catch, have whatever, and it would be a waste. So yeah, I really hope they will play best of 3, and then if not, let's just hope for a good game there. I'm excited for that one. I think from the semifinals, LT versus E-Star was also a good game. That was also decided by really small differences. And you know, like the LT versus E-Star game, I don't know if anyone here saw it, but I think came down to small things, and I hope in the beer versus LT game it's also gonna come down to small things, and it's not just gonna be something like this where it's just one catch gaming and it's over. I have no clue when they will play that game, so I can't tell you guys anything.